That is Alvin from Dr. Wealth, and today I'm going to give you a very exclusive offer, a free options trading course. But before I go to the details of how you're going to get the course, let me introduce you to the world of options. And I do know that some of you may be very new to options, and you might be thinking that it's something that is very sophisticated and something that's difficult and only for the pro traders, then you will use options. Yes and no, right? There are option strategies that are indeed very sophisticated, but they are also very simple ones even investors can use. Right. So today I want to share with you two option strategy that are very suitable for investors to consider, especially if you invest in the US stock market. So for example, in this screen, you can see that this is the NVIDIA stock chart, right? And NVIDIA stock price have gone up since the low around April 2025. And let's say you want to buy NVIDIA and you don't want to pay the current price of $178, and maybe you have done some valuation and you realize that, oh, $153 is something that is more palatable to you, right? That's like your price that you want to buy. But now at 178, so you have to wait for the price to go down. So how can you make money while you wait for the price to go down? So that is where options come in, right? So you can actually sell a put option with a strike price at $153. And if, let's say, the price didn't go down to $153 and options expire, you get to keep the premium, right? Because when you sell an option, there is a premium that the buyer will pay you, right? So you get to keep that premium. And if, let's say, the price goes down to 153, you can actually buy it at $153. Okay, so just want to give you a bit of example, right? So let's say you sell a NVIDIA at $150, right, which is very close to $153 strike, and you will have a premium of about $129. Okay, so if, let's say, the options expire, right, and in this case you can see the option expiry is on 19 September 2025. So on that day, if this NVIDIA didn't go to that price, you would actually realize and keep that $129. So that is how you can make money while you wait for the price to come down to your target. And of course, you may see that, oh, there's a max loss of 14,871. Okay, but that is only if you don't have intention to buy the underlying shares if NVIDIA indeed goes below the strike price, right? So if you have the intention, okay, to buy and you have that cash to buy, right? So when the options get exercised, you can actually buy the underlying shares as at this $150. Okay, so that is how this cash secured put can be done on individual stocks. It can also be done on indices. Okay, but let's say if you have the stock already, let's say you are very in a very good position, right? You bought into Palantir a long time ago, and you're sitting on very good gains. But at the same time, you do not want to sell too early, right? Maybe you have a target price of $200 that you want to sell, and currently the share price is $159. Okay, so same thing, you can generate cash by selling options again. Okay, so in this case, this is where you sell a covered call option, right? Rather than just now we talked about a cash secured put, now you sell a covered call option at a target price of $200. Okay, so in this case, same thing, right? The expiry we see in this example is 19 September 2025. If the share price didn't go to $200 for Palantir, you actually get to pocket this $72, right? And you have the if the Palantir share price hit $200, okay, and it gets exercised, right? So then that's where you get to sell your Palantir stocks or shares at $200, okay, which is your original intention. Okay, so that is how you can also manufacture dividends, even though Palantir doesn't give any dividends, but you can see with options, it can help you identify your exit point. At the same time, if it doesn't happen, you got to keep the premium as though as it is like a dividend to you. So you can do it over and over again until your options get exercised. So next, I want to share with you a collaboration that Dr. Wealth is doing with Webull. We are giving away a free options trading course, okay, especially if you are interested in learning options and how to complement your current investment strategy. I believe that this is an opportunity that you do not want to miss. And here's the introduction. Webull is a Nasdaq listed and Singapore licensed brokerage, and it is very important today, right? Please use only licensed investment platform in Singapore, and that is to safeguard your interests, right? And you want to make sure that the platform is reliable, right, and able to comply to the Singapore regulations. And we are going to offer this course called Power Up Options Mastery course. Okay, so that's where I shared with you just now. You can use simple options to enhance your investment returns, right? You can even buy options to amplify your returns, or like what I mentioned just now, the two example, one is to manufacture dividends on stocks that you already have. And then third is that you can actually collect premiums while waiting for the stock to trade at a lower price before you buy them. Okay, so these are the key things that or the key outcomes that you will learn from the course. And it is going to be free, right? You don't need to pay a single cent for it. But what you need to do is to open up a Webull account and fund it with at least 686 Sing dollar, or it can be US dollar 500, right? Whichever currency you have, you just need to meet this minimum, and you will be able to join one of the session, right? We are holding three sessions. They are all the same, okay, just on different dates. 30 August, which is this coming Saturday. So if you can make it, the earliest opportunity is going to be just this weekend. And the next one will be next month, 27th September, and the last one will be 25th October. And this is going to be a exclusive offer, right? There is no other intention to really run this course on an ongoing basis, right? So if you are really interested, please do take the opportunity, right? There are 3 dates for you to select from. And I have the link in the description box. You can click on it and you can just follow the on-page instruction to get you funded, right? There's also a QR code on this screen. So if you can scan it, it will also bring you to the Webull sign up account. So I wanted to also take this opportunity to share with you some of the benefits of a Webull account, right? So they are known for low fees, right? Even for options, okay? So if you are interested in trading options, right, definitely Webull is one of the lowest in Singapore, and they are charging like 55 cents for US options. And while even other discount brokers are charging like 65 cents or 99 cents, right? Even for stocks, Singapore stocks, Hong Kong stocks, they are also one of the lowest. So you can see those rates on the screen. And as well as US stocks, right? It's also one of the lowest, not just Singapore and Hong Kong stocks. And US stocks are like 90 cents for an order, compared to the competitors. The cheapest competitors can be offering at like 99 cents and 199, right? So these are very competitive rates. And even if you have cash lying around, right, if you have a look at a lot of fixed deposit and or T-bills, the rates have not been very inspiring lately. And we will have this money bull yield, right, which is a money market program, and that is giving like 4.18%. Okay, of course, the yield can fluctuate, but the earlier you can get in, of course, the yield is likely to be better, right, before the interest rates get cut. There's an exclusive promotion between Webull and Dr. Wealth, right? So you get a lot of other vouchers to defray your commission cost. Okay, of course, there are some requirements, right? If you make a first deposit in this campaign period, you get 60 days of zero cost trades for US, Singapore stocks and ETFs, right? If you have deposited 50,000 US dollar or Sing dollar 68,522, you will get 365 days of $0 trade for US and Singapore markets. And I already mentioned about the options cost, right? So if you have made a minimum deposit of $500 US or Sing dollars 686, you'll be able to entitle one options cost to attend. There are more, right? Even free shares, Apple shares, and additional trading vouchers worth $600 US dollars if you deposit 100,000 US dollars or 137,043 Sing dollar. There's also another option if you have shares elsewhere and you want to transfer in, and you can get up to 1,000 trading vouchers that would continue to defray your trading cost, commission cost to the minimum. So there you go. That's the Power Option Mastery course, the exclusive course that we are collaborating with Webull, and you can get it free as long as you fund the minimum of 500 US dollar or Sing dollar 686. Right, those dates are in the screen, and please do take note. And if you can join the course as early as this weekend, right, the link is in the description box and as well as the QR code on the screen. So sign up soon, bring along your friends, and I'll see you inside.